again, and today I'm going to be reading, as you saw in the title, the second part of my Todotoko. If you don't know what Todotoko means, it's Todoroki x Tokoyami. It's a rare pair, but I genuinely love it. I hope you like me. I hope you like listening to me reading this, and I'll just get on to reading. I don't want to be cheesy. Sorry. Time skip to when they get to Starbucks. Tokoyami's POV. I and Todoroki finally get to Starbucks, and he holds the door open for me. Thank you, I say, and he nods. We both walk in, and there isn't a long lineup, thankfully. Just two people. Hey, he might take long, so you can just go sit down. Do you want anything specific? He asks kindly, and pointing to an empty table by a window. Just a dark roast and a cookie, I answered. Okay, he said before walking into line. I go sit at one of the tables and go on my phone. I just play a random game on my phone and wait. Not long after, Shoto comes and sits down with 2 coffees and 2 chocolate chip cookies. Thanks. What did you get? I asked. He takes a sip of his coffee and says, I got a peppermint mocha. Like your hair? I joke. He chuckles. Yeah, I guess. I smile and start drinking my coffee. We kept talking about random things while finishing our stuff. Time skip to when Dobby gets here because Author Chen is lazy, aka me. Todoroki's POV. My phone vibrates and I take it out of my pocket. Almost gay. I'm here, get your ass out and bring your little friend. I read the text and turned my head to look at Tokoyami. He's here, you want me to throw out your cup? I asked, getting out of my seat, cup in hand. Yeah, thanks, he said, handing me their cup and grabbing his phone off the table. You could go sit in his car, I won't take long, I say before walking into the trash bin. Tokoyami's POV. I walk out of Starbucks and walk over to a black band that is blasting 80s rock music. I knock on one of the windows to get his attention. He glanced at me and unlocked the van doors. I get in the back left seat. He looks through the back mirror and says, How you doing, little dude? My little brother being good to you? He seemed pretty chill. Yeah, I'm doing good, I answered, looking out the black tinted window. He turns down his music and turns around to look over at me. Hey, I want to get this right, because Sho obviously likes you. What are you okay with being called? Like, you okay with being called boyfriend? And I want to make sure I get your pronouns right too, he says kindly. It took me off guard, but still made me happy. I'm okay with being called boyfriend and lover, and I use he and ze pronouns to answer. He gives a smile. So how do you use ze pronouns? He asks curiously. So like, Z is over there, Zer is really cool, Zay is nice, but you can also use he, just not as much, I answer. He looks satisfied and turns around. Todoroki hops in the front passenger door and I hopped in the van. Todoroki opens the front passenger door and hopped in the van. Hey, he says to Toya and buckled his seatbelt and I did the same. Hey little bro, you ready to go now? He asked us. Yes, I and Shoto said in union. Toto looked in the back mirror and I looked back at him. We both quickly looked away, blushing, and Toya chuckled. Toya put up his music and started driving. Toto and Dobby were chatting and just talking about weird and normal things. I was just zoning out, looking through the window. So, that was the second chapter of the Todotoko fanfiction. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm going to try to finish the third chapter. I just have a lot of other things on my plate right now, so I might not be able to get to that like early, because that I have not a lot of other things like schoolwork and other books I need to write and add on to. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I give I give I hope you have a great night, day, or afternoon, and try to stay hydrated and eat something today, at least a little something. You don't have to push yourself, I don't want that. But try small and try to work yourself up. You don't need to eat 3 meals a day. I don't even do that. But at least eat something and drink something. That's good enough for me. And at least I give you a virtual hug of good luck. Bye.